questions that she didn't wish to answer. Or she could check into a hotel, where she might bump into any number of people she knew who would ask those same questions. Having left with a plausible invented story, not preceded by ultimatums, shouting, or tears, she could even return home with a simple explanation. Her client had abruptly changed his mind, or needed to postpone seeing her due to a family emergency. This would lead to the unescapable question: how and when would her client contact her prior to her flight to Boston? Based on the time she had left the apartment, her cab would be at or near the airport. If, after arriving at LaGuardia, she checked with her answering service and discovered that her client had called with an unforeseen crisis and was forced to reschedule their appointment, that would explain her returning home. But that meant waiting a few hours. Time allowed for trips to and from the airport, plus another hour or so before returning home. Not that she wanted to return. Having finally gathered the courage required to take the first step, she detested the notion of backsliding and being forced to repeat painful scenarios. Other women left their husbands for far less cause. Depending on their temperaments and the circumstances, some wept and plotted revenge. From tales she had heard, most began by calling friends and female family members for sympathy and advice. Later, she could choose from a variety of responses. "Are you waiting for someone? The other benches are taken," a young woman said, interrupting Charlie's thoughts in an accent that blended the melodic cadence of Ireland with working-class New York. Charlie hadn't seen her standing not 2 feet away, carrying a carton. Early 20s, pretty, petite, and curvy. In impractical high heels, she was clearly tired and upset. She was wearing a pencil skirt, a tad too tight, a white blouse, which showed some cleavage, and a jacket, probably necessary this morning when she left to go to work, too heavy to wear now. Fair-skinned, cheeks that had no need for rouge, dark curly hair, cobalt blue eyes that looked like she had been crying. "Please, sit down. I'm not expecting anyone. That looks heavy." "It is now. It wasn't a few hours ago, just bulky." Seated, the woman extracted a compact from her handbag and glared at the mirror. She used a tissue, moistened with her saliva, to remove smudged mascara. "I must look a mess." "Not at all. It's 5 o'clock, hot and humid. We all look a bit frazzled. Just lost my job. Today. 6 years with the company. Started right out of high school. Came in early, left late. Can't tell you how many times I worked through my lunch hour. Truthfully, I never minded the extra work. I loved it. You have no idea how many celebrities I got to meet. It's not like it was my fault. My boss, Mr. Marks, got himself arrested by the FBI. One of the FBI men told us, 'No point in anyone coming back,' he said. 'Your boss is going away for a long time.' How's that for shitty news?" "Did they tell you why your boss was arrested?" Charlie asked, curious. "Tax evasion. They cleaned out the file cabinets, took every scrap of paper in the office, bills, ledgers, everything. Jesus knows that I had nothing to do with anything illegal. I'm the bookkeeper, not Mr. Marks' personal accountant. I kept track of every dime, nickel, and penny coming in and going out of the business. Just so you know, what I'm telling you isn't confidential. It'll be in tomorrow's Variety. Virtuoso was, a reputable talent agency." "Your job sounds as though it required a very capable person." "Graduated in the top 10% of my class," Kat informed her as she removed her jacket. "Got A's in most everything, including 4 years of Spanish. Everything except dictation. Loathed dictation." "The top 10% of your class? Very impressive. I'm certain that you'll have no trouble finding another job that doesn't require dictation. Do you have someone that can give you a good reference?" "My boss would give me a great reference, but I don't think that will help much, with him being in jail," Kat said with a smirk. Charlie noticed that the shoe the younger woman had removed left a purple ridge on her foot. "Do you have a long trip home?" "Don't actually know. Other than Central Park, I'm not sure where I am. I can't say now how long I've been walking, or which direction my legs decided to go, but I expect I'm no closer to my apartment than when I started out this morning." Charlie noticed that the sky had darkened.